Why am I not able to hear this? Wait, are you guys able to hear it? Oh my god, you are. That's so weird. Oh boy. Current sound, manage audio device. Oh wait, playback. There we go. What's up, chat? Hey, Pluto. Guess what I did just 10 minutes ago? Yeah, I waited until late today purposefully because you guys are always complaining that I stream too early now. But look at my second high score. I now have a 500K. No, I didn't get a PB, but I got a 500K. So that's good for consistency, because that still would have been a PB by 100K a week ago, which is very nice. Hey, Nat. How are you? Thanks for not streaming at 8 a.m. You're the second person to come in and say that already. I purposefully waited today. I could have streamed this morning. I was awake. In case you can't tell by that tuck, homie's been practicing. Nah, everyone wants an earlier stream, Pluto, or a later stream. You're underestimating how degenerate these people are. I have 2 separate people that tell me when you're live so I don't miss it. Who? Gotta be Nat is one. Nat, you weren't here yesterday during the fish stream. Someone asked me my favorite chatter, and I came to the conclusion that you are my favorite chatter. Yeah, from my least favorite chatter to my favorite chatter, and it only took 3 years. It's not about who's here first, Maizute. I did say I love a good like flex coming in or G&G coming in, but mostly that's just like memories and because it's a rare occurrence. I'm waiting for someone to notice that the camera angle changed, and I don't think anyone is going to notice unless I tell y'all. Bro, my camera is in a wildly different spot. My camera is usually to the side of me. And none of y'all fucks noticed. This is like if I got my hair done and no one noticed it. I'd be pissed. Fortunately, I don't have hair to get done, so... I do notice that you wear hats indoors like a weirdo. It's just comfy on the head, man. The bike isn't in frame? Yes, because it's no longer at an angle. Now you're seeing directly behind me. I'm gonna have to figure out the exact angling. But the idea is there's the cat tree behind me. So maybe I'll move it a little bit, or I'll move the camera a little bit so that I'm not in the way, but you guys will be able to see the cat. I'm picking her up on Friday, Nat. And you didn't tell me? I've talked about it the last 3 streams. That's on you. Did you decide on a fan name? I have not thought about it since that was asked. I don't really think I have anything that I want to call my fans. You guys will come up with something eventually. I don't think that's the kind of thing where like the person can come up with it unless it's right from the start. I can't just suddenly be like, okay, you guys are the minnows now and you'll accept it. This stuff has to happen naturally. Name it Hobbs too. Well, it's an adopted cat, so it already has a name. And even if I was naming it, I would not name it Hobbs too. Although it would be exceptionally funny if I got a cat and named it Hobbs. And then was like, hey, Nat, check out my new cat, Hobbs. Chatwick is our collective name. That's fine. Oh, I missed the rotation button. How do you go about setting up your aquariums to be kitty safe? Lids. Basically. It's pretty tall, so I don't expect her to make a ton of effort to get up there. But even if she does, there's just a lid on top. But she's also just a very chill, like, she's not a mischievous cat. She's 6 years old, so her temperament is already pretty well known. She's extremely chill. She's what they call a windowsill cat. So she'll just sit in the background and sleep all day, which is perfect for me because I wanted a cat that I can cuddle but is not needy. And she does love cuddles and scratches, but she does not seek them out herself. But if you come over and cuddle her, she's down. Bad decision, but I don't know what the right decision was. That was definitely the wrong decision. God, I've gotten so much better in the past few days. I don't know what's changed, but the past few days I'm just 10 times the Tetris player in terms of decision making, in terms of speed, in terms of mechanical ability. Everything just rocketed up. And it's shown by the fact that I've now gotten over 500k twice in a week after going a very long time without that. Gotten real good at burning. I've just been more active about burning so that my stacks don't die. My mechanical skill has just been better. I've also been finding, as I play the game more, I'm paying more attention. So I'm finding more and more situations to like do something unique and make it work. It's so weird. When I look at chat now, I'm looking off screen. Usually my camera's over here, so I only actually look at the camera when I'm looking at chat. But now when I'm looking at my second monitor, I'm not looking at the camera anymore. I'm looking at the camera while I play Tetris. Which makes more sense, and I think is what most streamers and YouTubers do, but it's new to me, this camera angle. Why did my Twitch just disconnect from the chat? Are you guys still there? It doesn't say I dropped any frames. Interesting. Well, hello, everyone. How do you lose a textbook? It's not like it ran away. Stop. Oof. That's not helpful. I can hit that, though. I can still hit that. Oh my god. The ants are beginning to piss me off, but I can't. I need cat-safe ant traps. They said the courier lost it. That happens. In my experience, it's pretty uncommon, but it definitely happens. We're like at the labeling facility or something like that. They just can't find it. They're not. They probably could find it if they put the effort in, but they just don't have like the time to search through all the packages to find the unlabeled one that's your package. So they'll just say fuck it. It'll turn up at a later date and they'll do God knows what with it. Is this game perfect? I think it is. Perfect 20 lines. No heckin' way. Perfect 24 lines. I think that's a PB for me. I think this is the longest I've gone with a perfect game. Perfect, by the way, in this case means I have not burned a single line. Woo! Perfect to 26 line or 28 lines. Can we get perfect to 30? Oh my god. Okay, perfect to 34 or 38. I can't do math. Okay, I'm gonna burn. I don't want to die. It's absurdly good pace. I'm not gonna die for the line. It was cool though. It's definitely the longest perfect game I've ever had. Alright, well. My perfect pace very quickly disappeared, but I'll burn this well. See? We gooch. Still good pace. It was just crazy pace up until all those burns. Oof. Nice double dependency. A lot of bad decisions at the end there. I used to go crazy on Tetris 99. Is that still up? I have no idea. Probably. Hi, Knight. What are you saying yes to? The pace? Yeah, the pace was still fine. It was really good to start, though. I think that's my furthest I've ever been. I got, what, 36 lines in? Perfect. Shit. I fucked it. I created the craziest problem and almost did it. I like just at the beginning of the games, if the pieces aren't ideal, just creating ridiculous problems. Looking like my stacks, it's fun. Solving that shit is fun. Bro, you should have seen my adjustment earlier. In my 500,000 game, that was bad. My 500,000 game, I had the craziest adjustment. I know, right? It is, it's so fun. I always do some shit like that, and I feel like it's just never the play, but... Oh, I thought that was gonna burn something, because I'm stupid. Because I'm a big dumb head. Are you going to the World Championship night? Maybe you should go. We gotta get a selfie night. Sensei and student. It's like 2 weeks before finals. So study really hard beforehand. Research shows that studying a bunch non-stop does not work as well as taking a break. Study really hard, then take a weekend break to play Tetris and hang out, then study hard again. That was ugly. Why do I keep ending up with these stacks? Dude. And money? Where are you from? Is it like a long trip for you? Because it's pretty far for me. I'm on the East Coast. I'm gonna make it worthwhile though. I'm doing a whole like fishing trip and AVNJ's adventures out of it and such. So I won't be in LA just for the tournament. Oops. Oopsies, teehee, I created a dependency. Canada? Oh, that does complicate things a bit, doesn't it? Have you done ocean fishing before? Yeah. In New Jersey, we get all sorts of fun tropical fish in the ocean. You just go at night with a headlamp. My rolling's really bad right now. Don't know why. Just like my 4 taps are being very inconsistent. I haven't had to do a 5 tap yet this game, but I am worried it would not go well. Because the 4 taps are not happening very well for some reason. Close this out? What does that mean? Oh, I saw the adjustment. I saw it too late, though. Alright. Oh, well. I saw that. I saw that. It was beautiful. I just didn't do it. How many lines do I have? Oh, I have some time. Whoops. That one was not a good decision. It's okay, though. Why do I keep covering the thing I'm trying to burn and creating dependencies? Yeesh. Speak of the devil. Stop covering the... Okay, it's fine. Shit. I'm dead. Oh well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got a mid 500k and a high 400k today. My 2 out of my 3 are today, and all 3 of them are this week. I've never seen Zach rage. I don't rage. Last trip cost 3k. Jesus. I assume my flight to LA, well, I'm not going to fly into LA, will probably cost around 400 round trip. Then renting the car for a week is probably going to be around 500. And then hotel stays, food. Yeah, it'll probably be close to 1,500 for me to spend a week in like the California area. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, it's been a good day in terms of Tetris. Unfortunately, what happens is I make one little mistake and then I have to start burning. And my burning has gotten a lot better. Now it's like a 50-50. It used to be that anytime I had to burn... what the fuck am I doing? It used to be that anytime I had to burn, I was just dead. Now it's like a 50-50 of like I do some really good burns, and then there's some situations where I'm still so uncomfortable and just fuck it up every time. But between playing B-type and just grinding the game more, I'm getting a lot better at it. I'm sure Knight can attest, just having watched that game, that I am a different player. Taps are still not going well, though. I would not, like, trust myself on high mechanical accuracy today. But that's okay. Don't really need high mechanical accuracy. Bro, my Twitch chat disconnected again. What's going on? Is Twitch fucking up? Can't be me. I would be losing, I'd be dropping frames. Well, that was bad, but I will. Created a lot of unnecessary burns for myself there, but I'm not mad about getting it down. Stupid. I don't know if I agree with that decision in retrospect. I think something that has helped me immensely is like thinking about the game as I play. Because VOD review is one thing. It's one thing to be like, oh yeah. Because obviously when you watch like my gameplay back, you're like, oh wow, that was a bad decision. Oh look, another bad decision. Oh, there it is, another bad decision. And then you'd be like, oh, great, a mechanical mistake. But in the moment, thinking about the pieces is nice. Pog, the Knight sub. Thank you, Knight. I appreciate it. There are millions upon millions of streamers on twitch.television. Or sorry, .tuvalu. And I get the prime. How long does it usually take people to get a max out? Do you have any idea, Knight? I'm theoretically capable right now with a crazy game, but, you know, that's not realistic. Anywhere from 3 weeks to 5 years? Huh? Someone played the game for the first time and got a max out in 3 weeks? That I refuse to believe that's true. Maybe if they had played like other Tetris games before, like if they played fucking Dr. Mario or something, I would believe it. I would not believe that that is true though. Well, that was a waste because that came one piece early. Ugh, so much burning. So bad. Really gotta work on that. You're knitting the fish beanie? Wait, the beanie that says fish on it? Fastest with no Tetris experience is like 3 months. Shit, man, I thought I was doing well. I thought I was on good pace. Say hallelujah. That's crazy. 3 months. Well, unfortunately, I am at 4 months, so... Oh yeah, you can't tuck that. Stupid. Stupid. Took me 14 months, but rolling makes it easier. Right. I do think a lot of people improve faster than me, but I think I improve more consistently because I practice and I address problems and I do VOD reviews and all that. As long as I continue having the motivation to put in effort, I think my improvement will be like steady and consistent. You know, obviously there's walls in any improvement at anything, but long, you know, in the grand scheme. I think that's what I'm better at, rather than like the instant rapid improvement. On top of my LA house. Difference. Save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. I don't know what that was. It's a VIT setup, that's what it is. Come on, it'll be my first. Oh, that would have been my first VITs. I'd say at this rate, you're like 2 months from being capable of a max. That's sick. Well, see, I just need to be capable of getting, what, 900K in a 2-hour span by June, if I want to meet my goal. So I need to be, like, consistent enough that I can get a 900K in that time period. And if I, if I do better, whatever, but I will take last place, and that qualifies for the bracket. Thank you, random chatter. I believe in you too, and whatever endeavors you choose to endeavor. I don't think endeavor can be used as a verb, but... Learn the tequila. Reality hoes. Amen, J. Cole. You and me both. Them out of touch, out of reality hoes. I was intelligent. Not very long ago, I just put that where it fits and create a dependency. So that's good. This guy really butchered this. He didn't know he was going to be in a J. Cole song. There's some sort of conversation happening in chat that oh, I'm fucked. I mean, it's theoretically possible, I guess. That was a bad decision. Stuck in this loop. Constantly creating more things with which to burn. Okay. Well, I did create more to burn, but at least it's a little lower. Oh. I will. Just warning you that IRL calls affect people differently. Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's going to be my first time playing on a CRT. I also have a fun fact. I've never told any of you guys this, but this is something fun that I have to do before the IRL tournament, unless I can rebind my buttons, which I don't think you can do, right, on LAN. Hey, Knight, I don't think Tetris has a built-in way to rebind your buttons, but I actually used the wrong buttons for rotation because when I first set up the input in the emulator, I did not know which of the buttons was A and B. I know it says A and B under it, but I did not know which one was A and B, so I actually have them backwards. So my B is coded as A and my A is coded as B. So at some point I'm going to have to switch my entire brain because when I go in person it's going to be backwards, you know? I don't imagine it'll take terribly long, probably like a few days of playing with it and I'll, you know, be right back where I was. But I didn't want to do it while I'm making consistent progress. I figure next time I hit it like a rough spot, I hit a wall. I'll take the time to do that. But while I'm consistently getting better, it doesn't feel intelligent to kill that momentum. Someone sells controllers with those switched. Is that really the sustainable solution? Or should I just learn it the other way? I mean, I'm down to, you know, for the sake of convenience, but it does seem like long term I should probably just learn it properly. You got a spare 30? Of course. If that's going to be the easier solution. Could always condition yourself to learn. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it would be that difficult. I think it would take I might be underestimating my brain stupidity, but I think it would just take a few days and then I get used to it. But I would be happy to save myself that pain if there's controllers that will work on LAN with it switched. I'm down as long as the controller feels the same. Like, is the controller gonna, like, is it different in any way? If it's just straight up a default, like, Nintendo NES controller, but with the A and B buttons doing different, you know, the opposite things, I would do that. Absolutely. I just don't want something that feels different. I like the feel of the NES controller. I don't even have like a knockoff. I have the actual thing because I own a knockoff. I have a non-official Nintendo and I don't like the feeling of it. I could get used to it, I'm sure, but you know. Bruh. Oh. Stream will be live another 20 minutes. Torment my corpse. Just truly an awful name to say. Definitely gonna need to like call you John or something. Because I do not want to say torment my corpse every time I address you. I don't know. All right, John. Everyone's got nicknames now. Ray and John and Liz. Or I just have to know people's name and know what to call them. Don't even think you know my actual name? Don't think I've ever asked. It's alright, none of you know how to actually say my name anyways. Ironically, the only people who say my name correctly are the people at work, because I forgot to say it fake. The first time that I met them, and so now they pronounce it right. Which is very odd. I go anywhere else in my life and everyone calls me Zachary. And then at work. Are you gonna tell us? Nope, I'm not. None of you get to know how to pronounce my name. Sorry. What is your guess, Venomous? Zachary? No. Sorry, that's not it. Really just stopped. All right, let's do some B-type. I've had some good games today. Already made a bad decision. Good thing I'm playing this. Wow. Look at this dumb head. Oh. Happy to say I was expecting that burn to look like that. Was not expecting a burn there. I need to just like pause and VOD review every time a burn happens that I don't expect, or every time I expect a burn and it doesn't. Like, why did that particular instance trick me? Because I don't always get got by the burns. Like that I knew it was gonna burn. This is gonna burn. Maybe that's what I should do. I should call it out loud when it's gonna burn. For the sake of consistency. Burn. Yeesh. Wonder why it's called burning? Because you're burning off a little bit. It's an industrial term. Burn off some fuel. Just kind of means like trim out the excess. Which is not exactly what we're doing. We're not really trimming out the excess. We're kind of just stalling. But I guess you kind of are. Trimming off some lines off the top to Burn. 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 Didn't expect that one. Burn. Burn. No, yeah, see? The glove reduces friction between my hand and the controller so that when I'm fucking smacking my hand into it like this, think about it. If you had something and you're trying to hold it still, because it's very precise, you want the controller in the same place at all times. If I'm like banging it, the controller's flying everywhere and it makes it really hard to keep it in the exact place, the precise place where you want to hold the controller. So the glove reduces the friction, so my fingers just kind of slide off of it as they hit it. Tetris, it's because you're burning away potential pace. Somehow I don't think that's true, but it makes sense. If we guess the pronunciation, will you tell us? No, I don't really care. You have to understand 99% of people in my life say it wrong. Just say Zachary, and I'm fine with that. So I don't really care to tell you guys. Like I said, the reason that I had said correctly at my work, it was completely an accident, where the first time I introduced myself to the boss, I said it the right way, and then he introduced me to everyone else the right way. That's how I think of it anyway. Oh yeah, it certainly makes sense, but something tells me that's not the origin of the term, because I'm sure the term predates the concept of pace by a good bit. I just stopped correcting people. Yeah, I don't know. Who cares? It looks like Zachary. You can say Zachary, that's fine. Never met someone named Ledead Rose. That's true. You find people named Ledead Rose all the time. You wish your name was Ledead Rose? That's a tough one to say, man. Burn. I did not expect that to only burn one. I might want to do some VOD review, but I don't tend to do that on stream. Maybe tomorrow. How would you guys feel if tomorrow I didn't play Tetris, I just VOD reviewed on stream instead? Why am I asking you as if I care what your response is? Rotate the damn bar, man. I doubt we'd mind. Yeah, you guys will tune into next to anything. If you're here right now, you guys would watch me eat for 10 hours. What is VOD review? It means watching like my PBs, my good games or games that I've played, and seeing what things specifically I did wrong, looking at potential like difficult situations and how I might have solved them, trying to remember that for the future. It's basically analyzing the games rather than just, you know, playing the games and analyzing as I go, which is what I normally do. Like, as I play right now, I'm analyzing what's going on, and every time I make a decision that I haven't really tried before, I take note of how it went, and maybe if I have an idea, I take note of that mentally. But doing it in an organized, like, review of a game fashion can really help it go to heart. Wouldn't mind VOD review. Pog. Have you heard of the Daughterless Carp Project? I have. Hi, John Scopes. Sterilizing a population, I don't think has ever, like, worked in totality, but of course it's one of the many methods that we can use to prevent invasive species from continuing to do what they do. Oh yeah, what are you doing with that fish beanie, Liz? I asked the question earlier and then I focused on the game and didn't look at chat. You could take a nap on stream and half of us would stay here. Probably. You guys kind of entertain each other. Saying that I entertain y'all on stream, I think is inaccurate. I'm here and I play music, and sometimes maybe my Tetris is good enough that like it mesmerizes you a little bit. But overall, you guys are just chilling in a community, talking to each other. There have been times where I will look at chat and there will be a full-on deep conversation going that not only did I not start, but I know nothing about. And you guys will just talk without me. That's sick. Liz. Is it a product that will be sold? Is there a version of this where it's harder to win? I feel like I get myself in sticky situations and barely. I will happily buy it from you, Liz. A beanie that just says fish on it is fire. That's just pure swag, especially if it's like home embroidered and shit. Because it'd be one thing to, you know. One thing to like order it from a website that just mass produces designs that people submit. I love supporting small business. You sound like someone like running for mayor. Local politics are so funny. We'll see how long it takes to make this and we'll talk. All right, fair enough. Let me know. Because I can just get myself like one from a website. if that's the best option. But if you're making one, I mean, I should never be in charge of anything important. I completely agree with that statement. I'm losing the brain capacity to burn. Burning really focusing on burning really makes me tired. It takes a lot of mental energy. It's time we get femboys in politics. There almost certainly is a femboy in politics already. But that absolutely, if it is not already a thing, will be a prevalent thing in our lifetimes. There will be no, well, there already are a few notable trans politicians, but like even more commonplace. I, for one, am excited. I want a femboy president. Y'all are all going to horny jail. See? Sounds like a fun place. God damn it. In my attempt to enact punishment, I've just dug you further into your ideologies. All of you need to be bonked. Someone get it. Someone get the bonk. We should make that a better TTV emote. The fucking Doge bonking. So you can use it on people in chat. Some might like getting bonked. God damn it. We can't do anything, Knight. They're too far gone. Only a matter of time till we get a president with an OnlyFans. Okay, everyone talks about how decrepit Joe Biden is. But if he drops an OnlyFans, I mean, like, I'm buying it, right? Like, yeah, you just have to. I think we all would, Liz. I think we all would. He probably would forget he had one. He'd be like, holy shit. Who put these pictures of me on the internet? I didn't take this picture of my cock. Melena, I've been hacked. OnlyFans doesn't necessarily mean horny. They've tried very hard to promote that, to sort of move away from being the horny place, but it's not been successful. There are creators on there who don't, do anything. I do know of creators. Is it OnlyFans or it's one of the others, I think, that Shannondorf is on? She's a content creator for Melee. But she doesn't do, like, nudes or anything. It's just, like, a way to support her. I think she just posts selfies and such. So I do know that that exists, but... Jesus Christ, Ray. Did you guys know that if you type the words "I'm 13" in chat, Twitch will instantly permanently ban your account? Correct, Knight. I will say I am very proud of myself. I have never subbed to a Patreon, or not a Patreon, well, that too, OnlyFans. You're just gonna get banned? Do it. Type "I'm 13" in chat right now. Or sorry, I'm 12, not 13. 13, you're allowed to be on Twitch. Type "I'm 12." First person to do it wins a prize. What about 1space2? If you typed "I am 1space2", I think whether you got banned or not would be decided based on how good Twitch's programming is. And whether they count spaces or not when trying to match text data. You're gonna make a throwaway and do it? Do it. I am 12 in dog years. I don't think the typing "in dog years" after is gonna save you, Stefan. I think if you type the phrase "I am 12", you just get banned. We'll see though. Good luck. So when's the OnlyFans launching? Well, I just post pictures of my fish. If I believed that it would make enough money that I could quit my job, I would do an actual OnlyFans instantly. Unfortunately, I do not believe that there is enough desire for that. I'm over my time. All right, I'm done for today. Stefif, are you here? Is Stefif account get nuked? Oh, okay. Stefif's okay. They're alive, chat. They're alive. You still hate seahorses? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. GG's. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did I score? 500K and a high 400K today. Two scores that would have been PBs a week ago I got today. So shout out to improvement. And the shout out to the weird new camera angle. And shout out to the kitty that will be sitting right here on streams this weekend, hopefully.